My name is Carmen Rossanello, and I'm currently the director of the Center for Applied Psychophysiology at East Carolina University. I see myself. I can't get away from that. I mean, a different uniform, but just looking at them, at the age and etc., it's uncanny how much similarity there still is.
Carmen has devoted his entire career to helping others. He has a personal story that led him to that passion, but he's done things for people with traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder that virtually no one else has even tried. I think that resonates especially well with people in the East, and especially with the Wounded Warriors Battalion in Camp Lejeune, where he has made such a huge difference.
He's also a Marine combat veteran, served in Vietnam, and while he was serving our nation, suffered from post-traumatic stress syndrome. He uses that experience to now help other soldiers who have served our nation and who are going through that very difficult condition.
Feels comfortable.
He cares deeply, he's passionate about what he does, and the thing that I get so excited about is what he does for the students here. They're dramatically changed when they work with him, particularly now with the Wounded Warriors program that he has with the Marines. You see them grow up overnight.
He's very humble, extremely intelligent, and very passionate about working with the Marines especially, and just really teaching people how to connect their brain-body symptoms with things they've experienced, how to control symptoms.
We actually assist them in learning how and what their physiology is doing and why it's doing certain things. And then they basically train themselves with some instruction and so forth. Then we up it and take them into a virtual reality experience, and we can put them back into the same seat in a Humvee that they were in Iraq, and it's actually on a motion platform, and it's a life-weight rifle, and et cetera, et cetera. And we can control the environment and bring in IEDs and any number of things. And it triggers flashbacks, and so it's powerful, very powerful. My grad students ran out and said, "You need to go around and find that Marine that just went around the corner. He looked like he had something happen to him." And so I found him down the end of the hall, and he was crying. And he said, "I don't know what it was, but just looking at that stuff just triggered these emotions," which we know is really the key to dealing with PTSD.
Carmen has taken an entirely different approach through biofeedback, and you just listen to Doc Kirby or Sergeant Soldano, and the words that they use, they say that he saved their life. They say that he gave them hope when they had no hope. That's a powerful story.
I heard about some programs that were starting up, collaboration between Wounded Warriors and ECU. The benefits that I received from it on a cognitive level were, I believed absolutely amazing. Learning biofeedback is a tool. It enables you to use things within yourself, control the things you need to control. And with the use of biofeedback and being able to use that, I've managed pain, I've managed depression, I've managed anxiety, I've managed, so many other things. It was a way for me to be liberated from my own self. It gave me my life back.
But it made them change and realize that, one, that they can succeed. That's the most important thing.
He takes a professional passion, but he applies it to individual people every day. It's not just an academic exercise. I think that embodies who East Carolina University is, but it's in Carmen's DNA and it's in his everyday activities. He makes a huge difference for people.
We're at the point of application of the problem. We're at the point of dysfunction. So we're actually on the nerve and have a mechanism that's affecting it at that level. That's very exciting. We've never had anything like that we could offer to people.